Hello everybody, welcome to an impromptu stream of the tournament that's going on right now, a 1v1 hosted by AmiPolizeiFunk and companyofheroes2.org. Thank you all for joining us. I am TychoCelchuuu, shoutcaster extraordinaire, and before we get started I promised Ami we would pimp stuff, so pimping time. companyofheroes2.org, coh2.org, your #1 fan site for Company of Heroes 2 and assorted other things. I think there's a thread on movies that I haven't been reading, but that sounds good. And subscribe to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/user/TychoCelchuuu. Anything else?
You know what I really want? More Twitter followers. Follow me at AmiPolizeiFunk on Twitter. Follow me, you rat bastards. I want.
And I'm TychoCelchuuu on Twitter. Follow all of us. Like me on Facebook. I have a Facebook fan club. I have a Steam fan club. I got all that shit. Social media coming out my ass. Like me, follow me, friend me, tweet me, Twitch me. I don't stream, but you can Twitch me anyways. I have an account. Nothing happens on it. Just follow it anyways. Follow Sunday Night Fights.
Oh! No, one more. Yeah,
Wait,
press the last one. Press the big purple follow button on the Sunday Night Fights.
Oh yeah, follow us on Sunday Night Fights. Yoink, where is Yoink? I killed and ate him. I'm sorry, no more Yoink.
Because we want an SNF Season 5, don't we? So we need those numbers to show to sponsors to get big prizes, to make big shows. Yes, so that's the Grand Master Plan. Carry forward the locomotive. All right, here we go. This is game number 2 between Sepha and Siberian. This is a best of 3. Siberian got his back up against it. If he goes down here, that's it. And Sepha will once again win another beta tournament. I will be following the crowds this time. I will be following Sepha. Tycho, you are going to be following Siberian's Russians. Fitting.
The glorious Soviet Union.
Our fog of war is off. GeneralHell is ready behind the camera. We're paused at 5 seconds, and if you don't mind, I would like to count one in.
Do it.
All right, we're going to unpause in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Unpause. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
All right, still seeing some rumblings from the chat. No, tier 0.
They're building tier 1.
Still seeing some rumblings.
My guys are building tier 1.
Nope, tier 0
that's
from
a
the
building. Tier 0 is
That's
the HQ.
Tier -1 is the HQ. Tier 0 is the infantry company. Tier 1 is what you upgrade by getting battle phase 1.
Do you really think you can sell tier -1?
Hey, I'm the one with all the shoutcasts going up on YouTube. Nobody else is doing the shit. I'm making the vocabulary. If I just say it enough, everyone has to agree with me. We still have people asking in chat about Yoink. I am serious. I did kill and eat him. I am not joking. He is dead. He is in my stomach. I'm digesting him right now, so please stop asking. We have 2 conscripts coming out from Siberian. Oh, so I guess they swapped sides. Sepha is now playing as the Auster, and Siberian is playing as the Soviets.
Yeah, you know actually what Sepha does, and I saw this on his stream, to make it fair, you know, I mean, the crouch should start from the same starting position both times, right? So whatever starting positions they get in game 1, Sepha will abort game 2 over and over and over and over again until the Krauts are in the same position. You know, you get a 50-50 chance, right? No fixed positions, grumble. No fixed positions, grumble, grumble,
it's
grumble.
2013,
so
and our real-time strategy game doesn't have fixed positions.
He'll abort the games until they actually get the fair positions. So we are seeing Sepha now playing the Krauts from the west, as Siberian did in game 1. So all fair and square. Thanks, Sepha, for going through the effort for that.
Yeah, definitely. It can take quite a while to keep restarting because we don't have these positions. If you are SI1Fu, who friended me on Steam, sorry, not going to happen. Join the fan club. I have too many people on my friends list. And someone's saying it's bad that
burn denied!
Hey, my friends list is too big. I can't friend everybody off the street. So interesting, hopping in the building here from Siberian, he's got to be able to shoot out 3 windows, and that's basically going to keep him safe unless a rifle grenade goes in. Even then, he's probably not going to take too much damage. The building's just so resilient here in Heroes 2.
That house is huge. Control that house. Have eyes on that fuel. Hugely important. I always try to rush that house when I play Call of Duty.
So I almost hesitate to say this because it's going to be annoying for the cameraman, but if you zoom into the house, like through the ceiling, you can see like a fireplace inside. That's kind of cool. I like how Relic went through the trouble to make the fireplace inside, but it's very tough to see. And look at this fight in the middle. There's just a lot of units here, all capped on this fuel point because Sepha really wants that fuel, I guess.
Well, this is the opening that I'm accustomed to seeing. You know, that opening that we saw in the first game that we cast where everybody went south was just an anomaly. I mean, this is what I'm used to seeing, a fierce battle to control that fuel. Because, I mean, this is obviously the better fuel because from here you have like a launching zone to both VPs.
And it's also slightly harder to cut off this fuel. The fuel down on the south, you can get the weird sort of skinny cutoff point, especially for the player on the right, and that'll sort of lock you off from that. Whereas this fuel, it's not too tough to get linked up to your base. And people talking in chat about why teching is so fast. Yeah, teching is so fast because there's nothing to spend your fuel on except teching up. The original company heroes, you had a lot of choices. The Soviets do have Molotovs and anti-tank grenades they can buy, but those aren't a really big deal though. And still this fight around the fuel, look how brutal it's getting. These Grenadiers getting kind of low health.
Sepha's trying to hold it as long as possible, but eventually he's going to have to bug out of this. He's just outnumbered by these conscripts and loses a squad before he's able to retreat. Even the pros do it. That's comforting.
Yeah, see, pros suck at the game too. I'm just kidding. So Sepha's behind some green cover in the middle with his Grenadiers, doing a real number on these conscripts. I'm not sure how many of them are actually in green cover behind this truck. It's always hard to tell, because right next to the truck is red cover, so it's always like, am I in the green cover? Am I in the red cover? It's a big difference, I don't know. There's not really any way to know. Like, some models I think are in the red and some are in the green, so I'm getting less happy about this truck when you're on the short end of it. If you're on like the long end, like Sepha is now, I think everyone's in green cover, but I think a lot of the time most of your units end up in red if you're on sort of the short end of that truck in the middle. So build some sandbags, really, I'm saying, if you're Russians.
Look at these guys in the center. I bet Sepha thinks they're capping the center point, right? Check them out.
They should be. I've seen people less inside a point than them capping, so that's weird.
I think the one dude's got one toe inside the line, but it's not counting.
It totally counts in other cases, so it looks like they're trying to get
now he's noticed it.
hitting it with their hands. Yeah.
Now he's noticed it and moved a bit, and they are finally
But look
capping.
at map control. Look at map control.
That's them Russians, right?
Yeah, no
Sepha's
kidding.
got
that
3
and losing a
Grenadiers
Grenadier.
and a Pioneer. That's it.
And so we see from Siberian a more typical, rather than straight up to the clown car, he's getting a 4 conscript spam thing, and then finally building tier 1 with his combat engineers. So whether he eventually gets to the flame clown car or not, he is stopping off to get some extreme capping power and early game infantry killing power with these conscripts.
So Sepha's playing very differently than we've seen Germans playing in previous games. He actually already escalated the first battle phase, and
so that's
he
tier
has very
2.
few. Yeah. Stop it!
No,
he's got some Panzer Grenadiers coming out. They're going to have a lot of work to do. I'm trying to avoid that conversation.
Okay.
Dodges a Molotov,
so there's a
quite
Molotov.
easily.
So he's dumped some fuel into that. That's interesting. That's gonna, well, it's not gonna delay his scout car. He's got 78 fuel of the Soviets, and now he's building a scout car finally. So we're gonna see the clown car slightly late because he dumped some manpower into these conscripts, and really crowding into this house. He's got 2 people. They're gonna get, well, actually these second squad's not getting in now. Oh, look at this fight in the middle. Sepha having to retreat these low health Grenadiers. They'll probably get shot on the retreat, and yes, you see Siberian focus firing. Yeah,
focusing them very nicely. And will he get it? So close. Sepha dodges a bullet, escapes, and now these hero Panzer Grens, they've got so much work to do. Let's see if they're able to have an influence.
Oh, there's a Molotov. So them versus the building is actually going to be kind of tough. Panzer Grenadier is not so stupendous against people.
He's decided to throw in a big fat bundle. Does a lot of damage. Sepha's got a micro to the correct side of the house before he's able to retreat.
This could be
sorry, Siberian has.
Siberian. The guy who's the
Siberian's
Soviets. Look at these people being pathed on their retreat. That's crazy, but it looks like he's going to get out of there with all his
This is what PZGs
squads.
do, right? They slice you up while you're trying to retreat.
Beautiful.
Trying to get every ounce of damage out of that squad.
Oh, hello! Clown car. Nice timing there from Siberian, so he's fantastic.
Now this clown car could chase them all the way back home and even annihilate them.
Yeah, if he got that
a little bit hung up.
Really bad.
A little bit hung up on that wreck. Looks like he wants to go for it.
Yeah, he might want to think about rerouting down to the south. I guess he doesn't know it's just a one-man Grenadier squad down there, but if he could catch that, he could wipe it out. There's also a really low 2-health 2-man Pioneer squad and a really low health 2-man Grenadier squad out on the field for Sepha, so he doesn't want to be caught by any of these clown cars. That could
Juicy
be really
targets.
bad. Yeah, so we've seen good unit preservation from Siberian this early in the match. He did do what you said he had to do, get out of that house and then walk around to the top before hitting the retreat button. And look at this, he's bought a sniper squad. They come in their fancy overcoats, not quite as white as the men. The women seem to get issued this sort of ugly brown ones, but whatever. He's got a sniper squad.
Right.
They're ready to go. Right.
The dudes get the pretty ones, just like, what is it, parrots and ducks?
And peacocks.
Exactly. All right, light vehicle battle upgraded instantly by Sepha. That's exactly what you want to do to kill those clown cars. Upgrade your SDKFC 222. Does the duty super quick. First barrage takes it out. These flamers don't know what they're hanging around for. It is much worse against infantry when the gun is upgraded. So it's
that's a
while
really
to work on these
unfortunate
flamers
upgrade.
behind cover.
Really, it's not an upgrade, it's a side grade. It'll get you damage against the vehicles, but not so much against the infantry. We had a lot of blobbing from Siberian for a while, but well, that's what it's called. It's the technical term. Oh, man.
Ooh, Sepha almost annihilated the squad.
Blizzard might have saved him. Actually, probably has sight on them anyways. So I'm clicking the Fog of War button. Yeah, somehow Siberian can see a ton of stuff.
You should do that occasionally too. Toggle Fog of War. Blizzard visibility goes down a bit, and these units have trouble seeing each other.
Yeah, no, these conscripts were in the church. I didn't notice until just now. That gives you huge...
Look at the snipers firing at that light armored car coming in. That's something I wish they wouldn't
sniper. Do. Yeah, we need to shoot those pentagrams over the retreating now. Look at this, what crazy fight. It's just up in the face of the snipers.
18-8. Oh, sniper's almost dead! Sniper retreating!
Run! They're still going down.
Full retreat! Very nice push by Sepha. Doing tons of damage.
Yeah, I think Siberian really misplayed that one. He had a lot of infantry in there, he had a sniper in there, but I think a combination of the Blizzard screwing stuff up and just Sepha being hyper-aggressive with all his stuff, including this armored car. Really good job pushing Siberian off. Should have maybe pulled back softly and prepared for the stuff coming up. Also, he's left his conscript squad outside this church.
And not only has Sepha managed to win that very important skirmish in the middle of the map with only a few units, he's also harassing the north, and he's already whited the fuel, he's capped the VP, he's moving along, capping the other strat point up there. Really a huge and fast turnaround for Sepha.
Yeah, no kidding. Really coming back after losing that Grenadier squad. As long as this last Grenadier squad doesn't freeze to death of the South VP, Sepha looks like he'll be good to go. Now he hits retreat. So please tell me, I still haven't figured this out. I have my suspicions, but when you retreat, you stop freezing to death, right? Like your men aren't going to freeze to death on it. Oh, loses a Grenadier squad in the north by the fuel! Just got burnt to death. But do you ever freeze to death on a retreat?
Yes, you do.
You do?
Unless they change something. You did at least one patch before last. I'm not sure if something was changed. But yes, squads will die from cold retreating while they're retreating. They would.
I think
maybe they changed it.
I think that happened. I think he lost that Grenadier squad that was down at the South VP, capping and freezing. I think it died. I don't know where it went. I think it's dead on the retreat. So Sepha down 2 Grenadier squads? Chat saying yes, they die. So yes, I was wrong.
He's making a third.
So
replacing when he lost.
So back and forth for this game. Sepha just horrific on the unit preservation, but so we do have tech up to tier 3 by Siberian, so the goal is to eventually spam 234s. He's low on the manpower, but he's inching up to the 75 fuel he needs. He's got 72 so far, so pretty soon I think we'll start seeing some T-34s, and these are going to make this armored car from Sepha obsolete.
Have a brief look in the north. Look at the wonderful damage that one rifle grenade shot from these Grenadiers did against those 2 squads of conscripts.
And that's even worse because one of these conscripts is Vet 2. You'd think they'd hold up a bit better. Vet 2 being the basically universal
they're probably Vet
enemy fire
2 from taking that rifle grenade in the face.
Yeah, right. Best way to vet up in Company Heroes 2 is get your ship pushed in.
Well said.
So, speaking of getting their ship pushed in, the Scout Sniper Squad has...
Whoa! That one Grenadier squad! Sorry, the two conscripts have to run. I mean, the scout car moved over there, but I'm really shocked that that one Grenadier squad won that skirmish.
Yeah, I mean, the reason that happened, I think, is when you start getting down to 2 men like this and they're at low health, you get really, really nervous that they're going to die, and you so don't want to lose a squad that you think, look, if I get unlucky, I'm going to lose a squad. It's probably safer if I just retreat. You can't just retreat one of them, right? Because that's even worse for the other, so you just got to pull the bug out button. And interestingly, really interestingly, the Siberian has yet to find the manpower to upgrade the medics back at his base. That's really unfortunate. You see his conscripts back at base very hurt. His snipers have to be perpetually hurt. That would be a good place to sink 250 manpower if he could ever get it. But instead, it's going into the T-34, which he's building right now.
Sepha's really swarming. A very nice Panzer Grenadier flank chasing off more conscript. Getting in so deep he could easily cut. He's going after the sniper now. Snipers get out.
They got out on the right side of that building, so good job. Notice the damage he's doing by driving into the building with his... Oh, might lose a unit.
I mean, here's the thing, you know, like snipers are an okay counter to Panzer Grenadiers, but they just can't do enough work fast enough. They're not as good as, you know, shock troops.
Yeah,
or some
snipers
kind of
are
vehicle.
snipers are sort of in a weird place right now. I think probably there's room to exploit them and to do some interesting stuff with them. Certainly they're not easy mode like they were in the original Company Heroes. So we're going to have to see what good players are doing with snipers. As it stands right now, I tend to lean towards not building them, not using them. I think they're better things that you can do with your manpower.
So remember when Sepha's first Panzer Grenadiers came out and had a ton of work to do to try to get back in the map? Well, now we can see the same thing happening, except for this time it's the Soviets and the T-34 that need to do the work.
Yeah, I mean, I don't remember that. I have a 2-minute short-term memory, so I don't remember anything past that. I've forgotten your name and what I'm dealing with. But we have in the south, Panzer Grenadiers going to push out these engineers. So yeah, Sepha doing pretty well on map control if he can somehow find a way to fight off these infantry in the north. But with this T-34 patrolling in the middle, it's going to be tough for Sepha to make that transition and move out onto the map.
Wonderful harassment work by Siberian in the north, you know, capping the map right back up the same way that Sepha did a few minutes before. Suddenly his map control is looking a lot better. He's decided to team up the snipers with the T-34. That's an interesting combination. And the sniper's even capping right now.
That's what they're good for. Look at those guys holding their head as they run away. So T-34 has not done a lot. There's not much for it to do. I guess he hasn't killed the scout car.
What are you talking about? He chased all the Germans off the field. It's been huge. All of this would not be happening without the T-34 leading the way.
Yeah, no, I definitely should have said he hasn't gotten a lot of kills. So here we have a Pack 40 set up. Siberian does see it in the fog of war, so he's going to charge it with his conscripts. You see them hoorah to get some moving, and that was an AT grenade. One more AT grenade, probably going to take out this thing. Nope, it's almost dead, but it's got that too. Is he going to come in with the T-34 finish it up? Oh, 2 packs! Yikes! This could get ugly real fast. I have the fog of war on. I don't think he's... Well, maybe he saw those 2 packs back when his conscripts were there. Right now they're on the other side of the building.
Oh, this is becoming a very scrappy fight. I love how Siberian's hiding his T-34 right behind that hedge where the packs can't get LOS on him. Still picking away at the units garrison in the house.
Tremendous. Having to do
boy. I don't think that house is going to last too much longer in this game.
Yeah, he had to do a soft retreat with these 2 conscript squads. And hey, Perlictor, there's a situation where not being able to fire backwards is hurting him. That house collapses.
Down they go. Squad of Grenadiers lost.
Yeah, so Sepha should have seen that coming, but whatever, go figure. We have a blizzard coming too. It's gonna shake things
Snipers
up.
trying to get their licks in. Being chased by Crank Panzer Grenadiers. Oh, Snipers on very low health. Flamers trying to defend their retreat path. And somehow she survives. These Flamers might not have such luck. Let's see. They also, with the help of the blizzard, perhaps get out of there.
And I've got news for you sniper fans. We have two sniper squads for the Russians. The second one is a male sniper squad wearing their much nicer coats. Are they? Let me take a look. Yeah, I feel like their coats are a lot whiter.
Another squad about to die. Double vet conscripts in the north. Sorry,
I'm busy examining coats. Sorry, I care more about fashion than this video game, obviously. So, T-34.
This conscript's gonna die though. Look at him. I mean, if he gets out of the house, he's dead, right? So what do you do with this? Okay, he's behind the house, and now you got to just try to run away in the blizzard.
Retreat.
If he makes it, that would be a hero.
Germans can't see him.
If he makes it,
retreat.
Oh, I'm rooting for this guy. Look at him, all slow. Oh boy, one shot. Oh, there go the shots. He's gonna live. He's gonna live! Yeah. He ran the gauntlet. Glorious.
And he'll make it back home and get healed up by the medics that Siberian has finally purchased. So good job there. What has hurt this T-34 so much? What's been doing the damage? I haven't been paying attention to Pack 40s.
I don't know.
Well, we both suck in this game.
Yep.
Uh-oh, it times 420 says, Ami need Yoink backcasting. Yoink is 10 times the caster. Incorrect, I consumed him and ate his energy. Now I am 10 times the caster.
Give us some fog of war toggles, GeneralHell, because this is very interesting with these tanks.
Yeah, this T-34 is fucked. Look, it's showing its butt to this.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna make it. Not with the pack coming around. There's not a lot of protection for the pack.
Don't repair it.
Yeah, that one-shot bang.
That was silly. It was just sitting there with its butt towards the end. And
Whoa!
Whoa! GG.
Whoa! What? Who won?
Siberian.
What the
just,
shit?
That was premature, if you ask me. He has 110 fuel in the bank.
What? No! No! I want to keep going.
That's not how to end the tournament. You could have come back. Look,
Siberian
the comeback
GG'd
mechanics
after
in this
losing
game.
that T-34. That's it.
You've got two
both
sniper
snipers
squads.
alive. He's got fuel in the
You have
bank.
vet
He's got
two.
double vet conscripts.
Seb's only got packs and stupid stuff, so that was definitely premature.
That's
I think.
it.
Look at Seb's unit count. He just doesn't have a lot of stuff. He's got 4 Panzergrenz.
Sepha?
But,
He's got kind of a lot of stuff.
Yeah, sorry,
He's
Sepha.
got
Well,
4 PZGs.
But think,
2
we have
packs,
2
and
sniper
this double
squads on
vet
the map,
scout
right?
car.
A few
Yeah, but
lucky
we
hits
saw
from the
that their
sniper.
influence. No, that's the thing. They get one shot in, and then these Panzergrenz chase, and they either have to retreat. You know, it seems like they're not able to keep at range.
Oh, hold up. No, it was me that disconnected, says Sephlal. There's a game 3, maybe there's a crash or a bug or something going on. So, that is not the end of this tournament.
There is a
that
game
was not
3!
a rage quit.
Hallelujah!
Yes, thank you. LOL noobs,
So
Sepha left. Why are we noobs?
Sepha
Hey, he lost the
DC.
T-34 and the game ended.
How are we supposed to know?
Yeah,
couldn't
come
have
on.
known, you know, we're not
Go fuck
spoiled.
yourself.
We don't know what. These are unspoiled casters.
Yeah,
Excellent.
brand
well,
new.
great. All right, we're not finished
Awesome.
yet. Hurrah! Excellent. You guys
Good
all have
news.
time to tweet our stream and follow us and so forth. We're gonna have another
Subscribe
game.
to everybody. Subscribe to Sepha.
A spoiler-free game 3. I don't know
Oh,
how they'll
yeah.
choose the factions.
Hey, I've got an idea. We can all be safe and blame Relic, right? Because Relic doesn't tell us who quit. So let's all just
Blame
Relic, and that's much better.
Canada! Blame Canada! All right, fight fans, we'll be back with Game 3. I'm excited. I'm so glad we get to see more COH
pumped.
action because I was not ready to quit yet. All right, we'll be right back. Stick with us.
See ya.